Overnight, Blues head coach Craig Berube is fired just hours after the team loses at home. Ahead, a look at his impact on the team and reaction from the fans.
And grab a coat this morning. Temperatures cold once again, but we're mostly cloudy today, and the clouds linger through the weekend. A chance of rain comes on Saturday.
Masking up once again while one area hospital system is requiring healthcare workers to use extra protection.
Funding St. Louis County next year passed. The cuts the county council is making to some programs and the pushback from the county executive.
Do you still need to buy holiday gifts? I know you all do. All right, time is running out. The important dates that you need to know to get your packages by Christmas.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Da, 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 da. This isn't Santa Claus Lane, but this is the Winter Wonderland at Tillis Park.
Well, I didn't know what song you were singing.
A lot of people did.
A little off key there.
I did, so that's all that matters. Oh, wow.
Oh, shoot.
You know what? You know what? You know what? This is supposed to be a joyful time of the year. So just go with it, all right? The park here is open nightly from 5 o'clock until 9. You see, Gary, this is why you're not invited back very often. Okay? An attitude like that will send you right back out to the ranch, to the farm, or wherever it is you live. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. For some reason, they're in a festive mood. I'm really not.
Don't put me in that.
Well, they haven't seen each other for a long time. You know, it's been a while since we've seen Gary Frank on our show.
Especially with you.
But also, your singing is so amazing. It's just like...
You know, got a couple of clowns here. Yeah, so
Get out of the clown car.
I was thinking, like, is it Hark How the Bell? Hark How the Bell? I was like, oh, wait, no, it's here.
You know what?
I'll
We
do
need
some
to get to
weather.
weather.
Let me help you. Just roll that animation.
Picture or what is it? Picture
Going over to the weather center. All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow, that was good. Thank you, Rennie, for that laugh this morning. You are the best. 30s out the door this morning, all across St. Louis and Missouri. Numbers this morning are just up a little bit, but Perryville, you're at 28 and same in Flora. So you do need a coat everywhere this morning, or at least an extra layer. We go into the afternoon, we'll have mostly cloudy skies around all day long, and just like all week, we've been near 50. That's where we will end the day today. Now, coming up, we'll talk about the Geminid meteor shower that's possible to view tonight. And really, through the next couple of weeks, it just peaks this evening and a few showers possible this weekend. All right, let's go over to Gary and see how those cars are.
Well, yeah, we're tracking the clown cars. We'll park that bus here, and we'll be driving the rest of the cars. Moving smoothly on 270. That's always a nice combination of phrases, especially at 6 a.m. We don't know that it's going to stay that way the rest of the time, but right now it's pretty quiet. Downtown, 270, 170, doesn't matter where you are. We're in pretty good shape here. We'll look a little further south at 270 and 44. That's a spot that will slow down, we know, over the next half hour. But right now, as we look outside here at 603, quiet conditions on the roadways. We'll have another update for you in just a few minutes.
Breaking overnight, a shakeup with the St. Louis Blues. Craig Berube is now out as head coach of the team. He was relieved of his duties last night shortly after the Blues lost to the Red Wings at Enterprise Center. The fourth loss in a row for the Note. I'll have a look at the game coming up in the 6:30 half hour of Today in St. Louis. Drew Barrister, who coached the Blues AHL affiliate in Springfield, will replace Berube as interim head coach. While the ending wasn't great for Berube, he did accomplish quite a bit with the Blues. He won 206 games. He also won a division title and made 4 playoff appearances, but he will be most remembered for the run in 2019 when he took over a last-place team and led the Blues to the first and only Stanley Cup title in franchise history.
Well, of course, you know, I remember I woke up this morning. That's the first thing I saw happening overnight. A lot of you already have so many things to say. How about this one? We just want to show one or a couple. What a massive mistake. At least in recent years, I've seen Blues players respect a coach more than Berube. I've never seen that. He will be missed. So, yeah, St. Louis Blues, Army still has a job. Inexcusable. Bad choices, bad contracts. I mean, should be the first to go. Lots of people have very, very strong reactions this morning. Of course, we would love to see yours as well. But yeah, someone said this one hurts. Certainly hurts this morning, Rennie.
Well, this morning, one hospital system has decided it's going to change its mask policy to keep patients and employees safe. Our Sydney Stallworth is live for us this morning outside of Barnes Jewish Hospital with this new rule that takes effect today. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, Vinny. St. Louis area health leaders are saying we're seeing a rise in COVID, RSV, flu cases in the St. Louis area. And BJC hospital officials are saying that they're seeing more patients and employees with these viruses. So starting today, employees are required to mask up while they're on the job. Now, we've been looking into this impending mandate for several days leading up to today. It just takes effect this morning. Now, the mandate is going to impact 30,000 employees at BJC and about 14 other hospitals that the company operates. And workers are only required to mask up when they're interacting with patients in a clinical setting. The St. Louis County Health Department is reporting almost double the number of COVID cases diagnosed in just a month. There was an average of about 80 cases in the county diagnosed on November 5th, 2023, and that number jumped close to 170 diagnosed cases in one day on December 6th. Now, BJC Healthcare's chief quality officer said that with at-home testing being so readily available, those COVID numbers are probably much higher than what's actually being recorded. We asked whether patients could soon be required to mask up.
Be recommending that visitors and patients and families wear masks. We will have masks available for them when they arrive at our healthcare settings. And we would encourage them to wear masks as well. But I don't anticipate that we would be requiring them to.
Now in our next half hour, I'll have more on how BJC health officials say you can help bring these transmission numbers down for these viruses while you're outside of the hospital and celebrating for the holidays. But for now, reporting live in the Central West End, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Sydney. Developing this morning, we are working to learn more about what led to a crash that injured 2 St. Louis police officers. It happened last night on St. Louis Avenue and Sarah Street in North City. The officers were taken to a local hospital with minor injuries.
The St. Louis County Council has passed its amended version for the 2024 budget. So the County Council is saying their amended budget will save the county $14 million, cutting their $27.3 million deficit by more than half. Ahead of the meeting, County Executive Sam Page sent a letter to the council saying if they pass their proposed budget cuts, there would be cuts to programs and the senior tax freeze would also be put on hold. Councilman Mark Harder says he considered this letter from Page to be a threat to the very projects many of them worked on.
If we vote against this, then we will somehow save those projects around the county. So I thought it was a very, I guess disappointing is the word that comes to mind when it comes to this.
This past budget will have cuts to several offices, including the public administrator, public works, public health, and county executive offices. Councilwoman Lisa Clancy is the only one who voted against the main amendment, filled with a majority of the cuts.
Roads and sidewalks are the most common topic for constituent comments and complaints because our safe streets and sidewalks have long been our county's points of pride. Yet we are being asked to cut more than $2 million out of the public works budget.
Is there a second? Council Chairwoman Shalonda Webb says there will be an opportunity next year to reevaluate these cuts that were largely passed by a majority of members.
This morning, Riverview Gardens High School is hosting an all-male summit. It'll bring together men in the school district, community leaders, community partners, and other positive male role models. It'll have a panel-style discussion led by the students. An all-female summit will be held later in the school year. And this morning, we've learned that no parish elementary school in the St. Louis Archdiocese will close, at least for another year. The decision on the All Things New plan was announced this week. All pastors recommended their schools stay open for the 2024-2025 school year, and about 1/3 of the schools were consulted in the evaluation due to declining enrollment.
An update on our forecast, and I want to show you the futurecast because we do have a lot of cloud cover around today, and the meteor shower actually peaks this evening. So there is some good news. The clouds that we have around that you see on the futurecast, notice how they break up here as we go through the day. So once we get into the afternoon, somewhere around 3-4 o'clock, will become mostly clear, and that'll be the trend into the overnight hours. So here are the details on the Geminid meteor shower that peaks tonight. Look towards the eastern part of the sky. If you can locate Orion's belt in the sky, those 3 stars, you'll be good to go. And this will be pretty high up in the sky, so you don't have to worry about trees and hills and things impeding your view. Upwards of 50 meteors per hour peaking this evening. We'll talk about some rain for the weekend. That's coming up.
All right, thanks so much. Time is running out to get those holiday packages shipped out before Christmas. We are live in the Edwardsville Amazon facility with the important dates that you need to know.
Making someone's holiday just a bit brighter, how you can help Eckert's give away live Christmas trees.
Not only can I feel it, touch it, and hold it like a sculpture, but I can also play it.
Sculpting music with his hands, the area man bringing sound to ears and art to artists.